Hello, my dear friends. Today we will study the next part of the drama, The Merchant of Venice, written by William Shakespeare. As we have already discussed that Bassanio got ready to sail for Belmont, Gratiano and Shylock's servant Lancelot also accompanied with him. Now here Shylock's daughter Jessica, she was grieved at parting with Lancelot because they both are in love. Through him, she went a love letter to Lorenzo, whom he was to meet at supper with his new master. Jessica considered it a heinous sin to be ashamed for her father, but still she loves Lorenzo. But Lorenzo is sorry, but Lancelot is a servant of her father. She did not share his nature. If only Lorenzo kept his promise, she would end that strife between love and duty by becoming his wife and a Christian. So, if she marries to Lorenzo now, then she has to convert her religion also. She has to accept Christianity also. So it was a conflict for this Jessica. Antonio, Lorenzo, and other friends were to sup with Bassanio and bid him farewell before he sailed. Even Shylock, in spite of his earlier refusal, had agreed to join the supper. Thus, Lorenzo, who had long loved Jessica, gained the opportunity to carry her off and marry her. Now she had got a boy's cloth as a disguise. Now she is in disguise. She has wore a dress of a boy. In the letter carried by Lancelot, she told Lorenzo of her plan. After Shylock's departure, she put on her disguise and waited for Lorenzo. So they both are in planning of going away from this place. In her lover's company, she escaped. So they both want to escape from this journey. She escaped carrying a casket of jewels and a bag of ducats. The lovers had gone out of Venice before Shylock discovered her flight. In his utter disappointment, the Duke cried, "My daughter!" Now, this Shylock, he is in shock that his daughter is escaped with his servant. So he is crying, "Oh, my daughter!" Fled with the Christian justice, the laws, find the girl. She has the jewels, she has the ducats upon her. So, no trace of Jessica could be found. It was presumed she had sailed with Lorenzo on board Bassanio's ship. So, Antonio, however, certified the Duke of Venice that it was not a fact. Later, what happens? Bassanio and Gratiano spent their time happily at Belmont. Bassanio was happy in the company of his beloved Portia, and Gratiano courted her mistress Nerissa. So this is another couple. Portia, fearing lest Bassanio should choose the wrong casket, put off the day as long as possible. So Portia is scared that what will happen if Bassanio will choose the wrong casket. She could teach him to choose the right casket, but it meant breaking her oath, which she was not prepared to do. Although she can teach that what is the right casket, but it is against her oath. It is against the wish of her father. So she was not able to do it. Earlier, the Prince of Morocco had chosen the golden casket. Earlier, Prince of Morocco also comes here, and he founds a horrible skull with a written scroll in its empty eye. He finds that there is a horrible skull with a written scroll in its empty eye. And the Prince of Aragon also came here. He opened the silver casket, and in that silver casket it was the portrait of a blinking idiot. What was there in the silver casket? The portrait of a blinking idiot presenting him a schedule. So these were the experiences of the Prince Aragon and uh, Prince of Morocco. At the end of the 3 months, Bassanio, however, insisted on opening the casket of his choice. Portia uh, told him that her portrait was locked in one of the caskets. If he loved her, he would choose the right one. So Portia informed him that if he really loves her, he will choose the right casket. If he uh, if he will choose the right casket, Portia uh, will be married to Bassanio. Bassanio examined the three caskets, and he thought that the outward show may be no guide, so that what is written the world is ever deceived with ornament. So it was the philosophy, it was the idea of the Bassanio that what is the outward show may be no guide. So he did not choose the gold and silver. Therefore, I will have none of the gaudy gold, hard food for Milas, nor of the silver, which serves for common trade between man and man. So paleness of the mean lead moves me no more than eloquence. So he has chosen the lead casket. This is my choice. He said, "This is my choice, and my happiness be the consequences of it." So he has chosen the lead, the third one. Then he opened the leaden casket. He was beside with joy to find Portia's portrait inside. Portia proudly confessed her love for him. She said she was not ambitious for herself, but for his sake he wished she were 1,000 times more fair and rich. She called herself an unlessoned girl. She sought his guidance, so she offered him her ring, saying that she offers a ring, and she says that when you part from it, when you will part from this ring, or you will lose this ring or give it away, let it presage the ruin of our love and give me cause to reproach you. So she placed the ring on his finger, and he promised, not while I live shall this ring be parted from my finger. I will not part from my finger and this ring. So I think this is clear till now. Next part we will discuss in our next video. Thank you.